Good morning, students. Today we will see the algebraic method of solving pair of linear equation in two variables. Students, we have seen how to solve a given pair of linear equation in two variables by graphical method. Then we have also gone through regarding the solvability of the linear equation in two variables. Solvability in our last class. Today we are starting the algebraic method. As I told you earlier, students, here we have to learn three different methods. The first one I have written on the board, substitution method. After this, elimination method. And the last one is the cross multiplication method. Now let us see what this substitution method is. You may refer to exercise 3.3 of NCERT book. I am just going through the exercise 3.3 of NCERT, which deals with the substitution method. Now, a few questions I will explain, and I will try to make you understand what this substitution method means and how to solve the problems by substitution method. How to solve the two simultaneous linear equations in two variables by substitution method. For the first question that I am discussing, one of question number 1, the simplest question, it will be easy for you to understand. That's why I picked it up. So, these two equations are given to you, x plus y equals to 14 and x minus y equals to 4. We have to solve it by the substitution method. Now, what is the meaning of substitution? It simply means there are two variables, x and y. We will substitute one variable. That means we are trying to convert a linear equation in one variable, and we know that a linear equation in one variable can be solved easily. So, what I mean to say, this is equation number 1, x plus y equals to 14 and x minus y equals to 4 is the second equation. From equation 2, we can have y equals to x minus 4. That means either you express y in terms of x or x in terms of y of one equation, any of the two equations. That means we have taken equation number 2, we have expressed y in terms of x as we have done in case of the linear equation in two variables while solving it by graphical method. So we have expressed y in terms of x, and that gives us y is equal to x minus 4. Now we will write on substituting this value of y in 1. Remember, students, if you are expressing y in terms of x or x in terms of y from one equation, you will substitute that very value in the second equation. So that we are doing, on substituting this value of y in 1, we get x plus x minus 4 is equal to 14, or x plus x minus 4 equals to 14, or 2x equals to 18, or x equals to 9. So once you substitute the value of y is equal to x minus 4 in equation number 1, the equation number 1 converts into an equation of one variable, and it can be easily be solved by the method of transposition, and we are getting x equals to 9. We have got the value of x equals to 9. We will substitute this value over here. Now we put x equals to 9 in y equals to x minus 4. So that is y is equal to 9 minus 4, y is equal to 5. Therefore, x equals to 9 and y equals to 5 is the required equation. So this is known as the substitution method. So this type of elimination, this type of transposition, this type of expression of x in terms of y you can do, or y in terms of x. I have done y in terms of x from 1, and that's why I have substituted that value in equation number 2. Next one, second question that we will do. I know a lot of you may face the problem in this very question of 4, 0.2x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.3 and 0.4x plus 0.5y is equal to 2.3. This is your 1 and this one is your 2. Now see, students, if you multiply the either side of an equation by a constant, the equation remains unchanged. We have to remove this decimal sign. We will multiply both the equation by 10, and if you are multiplying both the equation by 10, the first equation will be reduced to 2x plus 3y is equal to 13, and the second equation will be 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. So equation number 1, on multiplying both sides of either of the equation, we get 2x plus 3y equals to 13. This is your equation number 1. And 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. That is your equation number 2. Now again the same thing we will do. We will express y in terms of x from any equation. From 1, you can take from 1, we have 3y is equal to 13 minus 2x, y is equal to 13 minus 2x by 3. So what we have done? We have taken equation number 1. And what more we have in equation number 1? We have expressed that equation number 1 as y in terms of x. Now on substituting, after doing this, we will do the substitution. On substituting this value of y into, we are putting this value into. So what we are getting, 4x plus 5 in place of y, you will write 13 minus 2x upon 3 is equal to 23. In place of y, we have substituted that value. Now you will solve this equation. This is a linear equation in one variable. This will be 12x plus 65 minus 10x by 3 is equal to 23. 12x we have taken LCM, and then it is 65 minus 10x, or 2x plus 65 is equal to 23 into 3, that is 69, or 2x is equal to 69 minus 65, you will get 4, or x equals to 2. Now, what do you have to do? You will put this value of x in this very equation. On putting x equals to 2 in y equals to 13 minus 2x by 3, we get y equals to 13 minus 2 into 2 by 3. We have got the value of x equals to 2. We have substituted that value in order to get the value of y, and therefore that gives us y equals to 13 minus 4 by 3, that is 9 by 3 is equal to 3. Therefore, x equals to 2 and y equals to 3. This is the required answer of question number 4. So, in this way, students, the question of question number 1, there are 6 questions are there. 2 I have explained for you. Rest of the question you can do. Now come to question number 2. A single question over here. After that, our word problem will start. Question is, solve 2 equations are given. Equations are 2x plus 3y is equal to 11, call it equation number 1, and 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24, equation number 2. And find the value, find m, for which y is equal to mx plus 3. So students, what we have to do over here, you see, just let me explain. 2 equations are given. We have learned the substitution method. We will apply this substitution method to find out the value of x and y. And once the value of x and y we have got, we will put that value in this very expression and we will get the value of m. Okay, let's see. From equation 1, we can write like this: 2x equals to 11 minus 3y. Now, this value, 2x equals to 11 minus 3y, we will substitute this value in equation number 2. On substituting, this value of 2x in equation 2, we get, see, this very value we will put in place of 2x. 11 minus 3y minus 4y is equal to minus 24. Or 11 minus 7y is equal to minus 24. And it goes over there, minus transposition, it is known as minus 7y is equal to minus 24 minus 11, minus 7y is equal to minus 35, and y equals to 5. So value of, because minus minus cancels out, and y is equal to 5. We got the value of y equals to 5. Now we will put this value of y equals to 5 over here. Now, putting y equals to 5 into x is equal to 11 minus 3y, we get 2x is equal to 11 minus 3 into 5 that is 11 minus 15 to x equals to, or 2x equals to minus 4, or x equals to minus 2. So we have got the value of x and y. That means we have solved the equation. Now the second part of this is left. We are required to find out the value of m. Now, putting x equals to minus 2 and y equals to 5 in y is equal to mx plus 3, we get y will be 5 m into minus 2 plus 3. Now 3 comes over, transposition of 3 comes over on this side. 5 minus 3 is equal to minus 2m, and 2 is equal to minus 2m. Therefore, m is equal to minus 1. So value of m we are getting as minus 1. So this is your question number 3, the question number 2, that was a single question. Now, in question number 3, they are simply word problem. 3 of the problems I am going to discuss, students. Rest of the questions you will do. A few questions I will make for you. The question number 3, the first question I will write. Now, before going in the word problems, let me tell you one thing. Word problems gives you a story. A story is given in the question. You have to read the story again and again. You have to understand the meaning, and then you have to suppose two variables, x and y, and you will try to frame the equation. If the translation of the story into the equation is correct, that means 95% of work is done. So we will read the question first. The question is, the difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. Simply. So let the two numbers are x and y such that x is greater than y. You can take y is greater than x. It is up to you. The difference of the two numbers is 26. If I have supposed that x is greater than y, then according to the question, x minus y is equal to 26. This is your equation number 1. And one number is 3 times the other. Definitely the bigger number, the larger number will be 3 times the smaller number. So therefore, the second equation, x is equal to 3 times the other. 3 times the other, that means 3y. So this is the second equation. You are given with these two equations. Now your work is done. Just you have to solve it to find out the numbers. On substituting, x equals to 3y in 1, we get 3y minus y equals to 26, 2y equals to 26, y is equal to 26 by 2, that is 13, and therefore x is equal to 3y, 3 times y is the equation. We will write 3 into 13, how much? 30 times. So therefore the numbers are 39 and 30. 39 and 30. So simply let the numbers be x and y, and our one more supposition, x greater than y. What is given? The difference is 26, x minus y is 26, and the bigger number is 3 times the smaller number, that is x equals to 3y. Now simply we will substitute this value of x in equation number 1. we will get y equals to 13, and again by putting this value of y equals to 13 in 2, we will get x equals to 39. So the required numbers are 39 and 13. Hope you have understood, students. Now question number 3 of 3. Question number 3 of 3. A coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats. See, somebody bats, balls, cost. A coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. She buys 3 bats. The coach buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. So let the cost of a bat be rupees X and that of a ball be rupees Y. Now 7 bats, according to the question, 1 bat's cost is X, so 7 bats cost will be 7X. 7X plus 6Y is equal to 3,800 and 3X plus 5Y is equal to 1,750. This is equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now again we will apply the substitution method. From 1 we have 7x is equal to 3,800 minus 6y, or x is equal to 3,800 minus 6y by 7. Now one thing I like to make clear, you can express y in terms of x or x in terms of y. But in graphical method, necessarily you will express y in terms of x. So x is equal to 3,800 minus 6y upon 7. Now substituting this value on substituting this value of x, this we have got from the first in equation 2. We have got this relation from equation 1, so we will substitute it in equation number 2. We can write 3 into 3,800 minus 6y by 7 plus 5y is equal to 1,750. $18y plus 35y by 7 is equal to 1,750. Now 11400 plus 17y is equal to 1,750 into 7. Now 1,750 into 7. This much. So 11400 plus 17y is equal to 12250. Or don't forget to write or 17y is equal to 12,250 minus 11,400. 11,400 to be subtracted 0, 5, 8, 850, or y 17y is equal to 850, or y equals to 850 by 17, that is 50. Now putting y equals to 50 in x equals to 3800 minus 6y upon 7. X equals to 3800 minus 6 into 50 by 7. X equals to, or x equals to 3800 minus 300 by 7. So, or x equals to 3500 by 7, that is 500. Therefore, cost of a bat is equal to rupees x equals to rupees 500, and cost of a ball is equal to rupees y equals to rupees 50. So this is your question number 3 of 3. Now the last question, students, that is word problem again. I am discussing the word problem so that you can have an idea how to start with. It is not a very difficult thing, again I am saying, but what you have to do, you have to read the question again and again in order to understand the meaning of the question. I will do question number 5. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator, and if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. So find the fraction. Let the fraction be x upon y. This is the fraction. According to the question says if 2 is added both to the numerator and denominator, so x plus 2 by y plus 2 will, the fraction gives 9 by 11. Do the cross multiplication. 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. We have done the cross multiplication. Or 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. This is your equation number 1. By doing the transposition only. Now the question again says that if, question says that if 3 is added, yes, if 3 is added both to the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. So again according to the question, x plus 3 by y plus 3, it becomes 5 by 6. 5 by 6 it becomes. Question says so. Now again do the cross multiplication, or 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15, or 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. This is your equation number 2. You have got equation number 1, you have got equation number 2. Now by using the substitution method, we can solve we can find out the value of x and y. So from equation 1 we get 11x is equal to 9y minus 4. 11x is equal to 9y minus 4 and x equals to 9y minus 4 by 11. And now we will substitute this value in equation number 2. Substituting this value of x in equation 2, we are substituting, that is 6. In place of x, we will write 9y minus 4 upon 11 minus 5y is equal to minus 3. 54y minus 24 minus 55y, I have taken the LCM, by 11 is equal to minus 3, and or minus y minus 24 by 11 is equal to minus 3, or minus y minus 24 is equal to minus 33, or minus y is equal to minus 33 plus 24, or minus y is equal to minus 9, or y equals to 9. We have got the value of y equals to 9. We are also required to find out the value of x. So by putting y equals to 9 in x equals to 9y minus 4 by 11, we get x equals to 9 into 9 minus 4 by 11, or x equals to 81 minus 4 by 11, or x equals to 77 by 11, or x equals to 7. Therefore, the required fraction, our fraction as we have supposed is x by y. X by y is equal to 7 by 9. This is 7 by 9. So we are required to find out this fraction. So according to you read the question again and again. I am repeating the same thing. Read the question again and again. Try to understand the meaning. Then translate the question into the relevant equations. Once that translation, once that transformation is done, 95% of the work is done by you. Now very carefully, either by elimination method or by substitution method or by cross multiplication method. This elimination and cross multiplication we will learn in our later classes. But right now we have seen the substitution method. By using the substitution method, we have solved these two simultaneous linear equations. We have got the value of y9, we have got the value of x7, and according to our supposition, our fraction is x by y. So our required answer will be 7 by 9, dear students. Hope you have understood this substitution method. Now you can solve each and every question of this exercise 3.3 by your own. In case of any problem, you don't hesitate to put the questions, put the problems, send me the problems to me. Okay, that's all for today. Next class we will meet. Till then, goodbye students.